So the event today, Bharat International Rice Conference, is about the rice industry from farmers to customers of India. And it's about demonstrating the success story of the Indian rice industry. And this is why many people from different continents came here to celebrate, but also interact with the key players of the rice industry.
How will it help your company and country?
How it help our company would be to get to know more about best practices, know more about the environment, the critical factors that have brought the success story of the Indian industry, how it will help our countries. And it's about uh, partnerships in terms of food security. On one side, it is about importation of rice from India into Africa, but it is also about partnering and supporting for the local production in the country because the world is one. Today, indeed, India has demonstrated success and moving from an import status 40 years ago into being today the number one rice exporter, having already ensured before exporting that it is able to feed its population. India is 1.4 billion people, and they are able not only to feed, but to ensure security stocks and also regularly to support by exporting some rice in some of the countries that are in need. But the world is one and the world is moving forward. So some countries will be producing more in Africa, some others will not. So it's about how do you ensure and align and being able to articulate the value proposition for each country to see what is it that it can take from the Indian model and what it is take to be successful.
So, how much your country is going to import from India this year?
If we take the countries of West Africa, Senegal is importing 2 million tons of rice yearly. Ghana is importing 700,000 tons of rice. Cote d'Ivoire is importing 2 million tons. Guinea is importing 800. So the whole of the West African countries globally are importing in excess of tens of millions of dollars of tons of rice into West Africa. India accounts, I would say, for two-thirds of this quantity.
Okay, is it higher from last year?
It keeps increasing. Uh, it keeps increasing. It's maybe an advantage for India. It might be a disadvantage for the West African countries that keep increasing the quantity. But I would say that very likely over the next 4 or 5 years, it is unfortunate, but the quantities will keep increasing in
Can you give a
West
number,
Africa.
by how much percent is
I
increased?
would say on an average, we've been seeing over the last 20 years that the increase in West Africa has been about 10% per year increase over the last 30 years, which is a
But
lot.
if we talk year on year, then
If we talk
year on year, this year and last year.
between this year and last year, I would say I would say that more or less from last next year will very likely be seeing another import about 5% more over this year. But it is something that also depends of the local production in Africa that usually doesn't account more than 25% of the local needs. The rest 75% are imported. But when there's an increase of production, so you have to see every cropping season what is the gap, and this is where the importation comes in.
Thank you so much.